Okay, to complete your Module 10 lab activity about glaciers, you're going to use a simulation, and the simulation is courtesy of the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and this is what it looks like when you pop it up. And there's a little tool. You can get rid of the tool. You also want to click on this thing that says Let's Go. That's going to show you the main controls. Notice the main control is something called SMB anomaly, and SMB stands for surface mass balance. If you think about a balance as being like a little scale, where if you add too much on the one side, the scale goes down. If you don't add enough, the scale goes up. Same thing goes on with a glacier. It experiences what's called a surface mass balance. If you add more to your glacier, if you have a lot of snowfall, you're going to add to the overall mass of the glacier, make it thicker. Whereas if you have very little snowfall, but you have warm temperatures, and you have a lot of evaporation, you're going to lose mass from your glacier. It's going to get smaller. And that's what you're going to play around with using this slider. You can either make it positive, in which case you'd be adding mass to your glacier, or you can make it negative. And you can kind of add, this is what your rate is. This is the number of meters per annum, or meters per year, that you're either losing or adding to the glacier. And when you hit run, it's going to do it over a period of time, and you'll get a chance to see the results over in the screen. Now notice that you're going to see a little legend here. That stands for the change in, essentially the change in the depth of the glacier, where reds are going to be indicative of adding to your glacier, and blues, the negatives, are going to be taking away from your glacier. Okay, so those are the main controls. Now notice when you actually go to answer your first question, if you've been playing around with it, you want to hit refresh to get it back to its original settings, because the first question asks for a situation where your SMB anomaly is at 0 m per a, meters per annum, and so forth and so on. You're given some certain instructions as far as where to set your SMB anomaly, how to run it. Notice there are some drop-down kind of answers. There's some little essay answers, and then finally, once you've done all that and you've played around with your simulation for a while, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take a quiz about glaciers and sea ice. So that's going to cause you to go to a different website. This is also from NASA, and it's called Freeze Frames, and you're just going to test your knowledge. You're going to hit start, and you're going to take a bunch of questions. I think there's 10 questions in all. Once you're done, you're going to take a screenshot of your score, upload it to your instructor, and submit your quiz. And that's it. Good luck.